I really didn't want to stay in Iran and do the same thing and the rest of them were doing. I really wanted to challenge myself, yeah, to go somewhere. And all I was looking for is a place that I could, I don't know, study and live. I really had very little money and no language. So I decided to go get books from Heinz Building, children books, and come, and I asked my family to send me a dictionary. And then I started because there was no place to learn any English or anything like that. Then I started learning English, and then, as I say, I could see the boats coming and going. And I went, I made up the sentence, I looked at the whole thing. For years, the fishermen, they were slagging me because I was looking for the captain rather than the skipper. Well, that was the thing. So then I got the job in there with one of the boats, and I started fishing with the lads from Connemara, which again, that's where I learned most of my English. So I had the problem even with the accent. I used to talk like that, like the Connemara people, and then I had to go and get elocution lesson to sort it all out. Yeah, I'm joking. Yeah, Connemara people, I love Connemara people. They're the best in the world. But to be honest, again, that's what I say, where I learned the English. Yeah, so it's just the accent was something else. Everybody fished with me. They know I fished for 2 years. But every single day that I went out, I was seasick. I never got used to it. And then as regards the business, it was one of the way you could stay in the country. Number one, if you had a profession that was so good they needed it, brain surgeon or something. Or number two, you would be a student, which I didn't have the money at the time. Because I remember I had to pay £5,000 a year. Sure, I didn't have. Or the third thing was to start your own business. To start your own business, it was a really no big definition. All it meant, I bought a trailer and I start selling fish around. Okay, you start selling prawns, selling it to local market, and then bit by bit, it really was a very good export market in it. Before I knew it, it was about 30, 40 people working around me. We wouldn't close the factory. We had a factory there, wouldn't close it day and night. When Nushin, my daughter, came back from Australia, honest to God, I know every father would say that, but it really was shot in the arm. It was fantastic because I just, yourself, sometimes you want to have a purpose, yeah? Suddenly it was somebody who said, okay, Dad, I do something with you, yeah? And she came, basically took over the place, and for a start, I kind of wanted to put my nose in, but then, to be honest, to be realistic, I just pulled back. I mean, she was doing a job 100 times better than I would possibly have done.